Hello everyone and welcome back to some more K-pop news. In today's video, I have news on how the second mediation session for the lawsuit that is happening between EXO members named CBX and SM has now happened. Also, I have news on how HYUK is now banned from leaving Korea and also a whole lot of news like that as well. So with all that being said, let's get straight right to the video right now. The last time I talked about EXO members named Chen, Taecyeon, and Xiumin's lawsuit against SM, I talked about said on how their first mediation session against SM had failed, and so because that last night both parties had their second mediation session for this lawsuit that has been going on for about 2 years. And it seems, just like their first mediation session, it was announced last night that no settlement was reached, and this means that their lawsuit is not going to be handled by the court. Now look, here's my thoughts about this one. For me, I had a very strong feeling that no settlement was going to be reached in the second mediation session, and the reason why I said that is because trying to make somebody to agree to a lot of points and try to make somebody to get to a settlement in a lawsuit that is as serious as this makes no sense to me, and so because that I had a very strong feeling that no settlement was going to be reached in the second mediation session that happened last night. And also on top of that, that's why for me I'm so excited and I'm so curious to find out what's going to be happening in the court when the court decides to do with this lawsuit sometime later this year in 2025. For the next news that I have for you today, it was announced that after Pang Seok had been questioned by the police for the second time, it was announced also this week that the Seoul Metropolitan Police Agency Financial Crimes Investigation Unit has now banned him from ever leaving Korea due to his lawsuit that he is in right now. Now look, this makes a whole lot of sense to me because let's say that if he has to go back into questioning with the police or if he has to go to court for his sentence, then man, it will make him a whole lot more easier, and it will be a whole lot more easier since he is inside of Korea, and it will be a whole lot more easier because he could go to those places sometime very soon in a short amount of time. That is why for me, I feel like this makes a whole lot of sense that he has a travel ban from ever leaving Korea right now. For the next news that I have for you today, it was announced this week also on top of that Kiss of Life is going to be making their official K-pop debut inside Japan next month on November 5th of 2025. But it seems that right after Kiss of Life had announced that they're going to release their song called Lucky to become their Japanese debut song, after that happened, a lot of people is now accusing Kiss of Life of copying RIIZE and is now accusing them of copying RIIZE's logo for RIIZE's album called Lucky that came out last year in 2024. And also, the reason why a lot of people is saying that Kiss of Life is copying RIIZE is because a lot of people said that first off, that the clovers that Kiss of Life had used in their logo for Lucky looks way too similar to the clovers that RIIZE had used in their song Lucky as well. And also, secondly, the reason is because a lot of people said that the logo design for Kiss of Life's song Lucky looks way too similar to the logo design for RIIZE's song Lucky as well. Now look, do I think that Kiss of Life copied RIIZE or not? For me, I don't think so. And the reason is because even though both groups used the same song called Lucky, and even though both groups used the cover design, I don't think that those 2 points to the fact that Kiss of Life copied RIIZE. And the reason is because I'm pretty sure that there is so many other groups that used the same song, and I'm pretty sure that there is so many other groups inside of K-pop that use the same logo design as well. That is why, in my honest opinion, that is why I believe that Kiss of Life did not copy RIIZE at all. For the next news that I have for you today, I have a health news for you because last night it was sadly announced that Twice member named JEONGYEON is now going on a health break, and so because that, she will not be able to perform alongside Twice when Twice performs at Budokan on October 4th for their world tour. But it says right here that she is not going to be gone for that long because it says right here that she is going to be joined Twice on their world tour when Twice performs in Singapore on October 11th, meaning that she is only going to be gone for 1 week. Now look, here's my thoughts about this. I hope that during that 1 week that Twice JEONGYEON is on a health break, I hope that she can fully recover from whatever type of health sickness that she is dealing with right now. Now, I have a good news for you because last night it was announced that after 12 years of being gone from K-pop, that according to music industry insiders, that Big Bang member T.O.P is going to be coming back, and they said that he is going to be releasing a full-length album sometime in the fourth quarter of the year. Now look, for me, I hope that this is true because I've been waiting so long to hear any new songs from Big Bang, and so because that, I hope that this is true, and I hope that because that, I hope that T.O.P does release his full-length album this year in the fourth quarter of the year. For the final news that I have for you today, MNET has announced that they are going to launch a new audition show called Planet C RIIZE that will feature Voice of Planet C trainees that plan to debut in a new group, and that the show will now start on December 6th. I'm so excited about this new K-pop audition show that is coming out this December, and I'm so curious to find out what type of K-pop group that is coming out, whether it is a K-pop boy group or whether it is a K-pop girl group that is going to be coming out of this new K-pop audition show. But thank you so much as always for watching my K-pop news video, and don't forget to like, comment, and to also subscribe down below for more K-pop news like this one. Anyways, that's it for today, and I will see you next time. Bye!